Let's go back to the late 60s. Long hair, short skirts, flared trousers, and one poor teacher trying to control the most unruly class in the country.
Fen Street, thank God. Come on, you kids, get out of it.
Of course, we're talking about Please Sir, the classic LWT sitcom that ran from 1968 to 1972. It followed young teacher Bernard Hedges as he tried, and often failed, to keep order in Class 5C at Fen Street School. The show was cheeky, chaotic, and surprisingly sharp, and its cast became household names. But what happened to them all once the bell rang for the last time? Let's find out.
Oh, bliss.
Let's start with the teacher himself.
Did you work out that, Abbott?
In my head, with fractions.
I see no visible signs of distress.
John Alderton, who played Mr Bernard Hedges, young, idealistic, and constantly outsmarted by his pupils. Hedges was the heart of the show, and John played him with charm, warmth, and just the right amount of panic.
We had more teachers like that, Mr Hedges. We might have made something of our lives.
After Please Sir, he reprised the role in the spin-off The Fen Street Gang and went on to star in hit series like No, Honestly, Thomas and Sarah, and Forever Green, alongside his wife Pauline Collins. He also voiced the original series of Fireman Sam. John stepped away from acting in later years, choosing a quieter life, but his legacy in British TV is firmly intact.
Oh yes, completely different thing, yes. Well, that's remarkable.
Next up, the permanently furious, sarcastic Welsh teacher, Mr Price, played brilliantly by Richard Davies.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
What he says, why? What's the point?
Don't ask the stupid questions!
Whether he was shouting about discipline, complaining about 5C, or butting heads with Mr Hedges, Price was always on the edge of a breakdown, and always funny.
Oh, don't be facetious. Well, don't ask us bloody stupid questions. What are you doing anyway?
Davies was a regular in British TV for decades, with appearances in Fawlty Towers, Z Cars, 2.4 Children, and more. He passed away in 2015 at the age of 89, after a long and successful acting career, remembered fondly as one of the best at playing grumpy men in cardigans.
What the bloody hell has Cromwell been telling them?
Then there was the terrifying, icy deputy head, Mrs Doris Ewell, played to perfection by Joan Sanderson.
Take out your English exercise books and write this down.
With her crisp diction and death stare, she was 5C's worst nightmare, and probably Mr Hedges's too.
Mr Hedges, I just received an alarming telephone call from Meals on Wheels.
Joan had a long career in theatre and television, but is perhaps best known today for playing the deaf hotel guest in Fawlty Towers. She also appeared in Me and My Girl and After Henry. Joan Sanderson passed away in 1992 at the age of 79, still beloved for her impeccable comic timing and unmistakable voice.
But for heaven's sake, don't get over-emotional, or you'll embarrass Mr Price.
The school's headmaster, Mr Cromwell, was played by Noel Howlett.
England, yes. A wandering min... No, that's wrong.
The calm, slightly detached figure who always seemed to turn up just as things were going wrong. He was a veteran stage actor and had appeared in The Avengers, The Good Life, and even as a judge in Rumpole of the Bailey.
Going well, isn't it, Hedges? What? My citizenship idea for 5C.
He brought quiet dignity and just enough bafflement to the role.
I'm not speaking to Mr Smith, and I'm certainly not going to play chess with him.
Noel passed away in 1984 at the age of 79 after a long career in British theatre and TV.
I had been thinking along these lines for some time.
And tucked away in the science lab was the gentle and slightly absent-minded Mr Smith, played by veteran character actor Eric Chitty.
Oh dear, Madge isn't going to like this. I've shrunk.
Often baffled by the chaos of 5C, and occasionally by his own experiments.
5AC, if they're not all in the same house, they'll go on hunger strike.
Mr Smith was a quieter presence, but always brought a kind charm to the staff room scenes.
Fen Street would certainly not be the same without Miss Ewell.
Eric Chitty had been acting since the 1930s, appearing in everything from Shakespeare to Ealing comedies. Please Sir was one of his final TV roles before retiring. He passed away in 1977 at the age of 86, leaving behind a long career on stage and screen, and a fondly remembered role as the school's most harmless science teacher.
It'd be like Blackpool without the tower.
And of course, the eternally miserable caretaker, Mr Potter, played by Deryck Guyler.
If you don't appreciate modernisation, you're not going to get the benefit of it.
Always moaning, always sweeping, and always muttering about kids being a menace, Mr Potter was one of the show's comedy highlights.
Go on, give him a call.
Deryck was already well known from Sykes, and continued to appear in comedy throughout the 70s and 80s.
I shall expect you to be finished with my classroom this afternoon, you know.
He retired to Australia and passed away in 1999 at the age of 85. And yes, he really did play the washboard in a jazz band.
Oh, no, Mr. Potter, I didn't do it.
Smithy did.
Oh, typical, trying to shift the blame onto an old and veneered colleague.
Now for the real stars of Please Sir, the pupils of Class 5C.
We want to do that.
How do we start?
Most of the actors were in their 20s playing teenagers, but you'd never know it. They nailed the energy, the chaos, and the cheat perfectly. Let's start with the gentle giant, Dennis Dunstable, played by Peter Dier.
Potter gets him special dinners from round the chip shop.
Dim but sweet-natured, Dennis was a fan favourite, and Peter played him with genuine warmth.
All right, we'll always get bashed over things like this, so one more time won't hurt me.
He later starred in Dear John alongside Ralph Bates, had a strong stage career, and directed many pantomimes. Peter Dier died in 2009 at the age of 62 after a long illness, remembered fondly by fans and co-stars alike.
Oh, neat, Eric. That enough for posh plays.
Malcolm McPhee played the sharp, smooth-talking Peter Craven.
Shirt like a tent, stains on your tie, not like a thimble, prehistoric collar, and a coat what makes you look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
5C's answer to a mod. Cool, cocky, and usually in trouble, Craven was one of the most confident characters in the class.
Just one more thing.
Yes?
Get him off and do a bit. Let's see what you made of.
Malcolm reprised the role in the Fen Street Gang and acted steadily in theatre and on screen. He passed away in 2001 at just 52 years old, far too young, and is still remembered for his charisma and screen presence.
Now then, which half do you prefer? Dirty or clean?
The clever, no-nonsense Maureen Bullock was played by Liz Gebhardt.
Well, do you absolve me of my sins against you then?
She brought heart, humour, and a lot of eye-rolling to the role.
I like a dominant and naive man.
Often the only one in 5C with any common sense. Liz went on to star in The Fen Street Gang and was active in theatre throughout the 80s and 90s. She sadly died in 1996, aged just 51, following a long battle with cancer.
Nothing is private to God, Miss Ewell. He is everywhere.
The glamorous, slightly dizzy, but always cheeky Sharon Eversley
I'm sure I don't know. I don't notice people who send me home.
was originally played by Penny Spencer in the TV series. Penny gave Sharon that perfect mix of sass and sweetness, and was an instant favourite among viewers.
It wouldn't do you no harm to say how nice she looks, would it?
After Please Sir, Penny stepped away from acting not long into the 70s, making only a few more appearances before leaving the spotlight. She's since become a bit of a cult figure, a fan favourite who chose privacy over fame.
Packed him in. Why? Anne's. I'm going out with Vic now.
In the 1971 film version of Please Sir, Carol Hawkins took over the role of Sharon.
Oh, go and get your nappy changed.
Carol brought her own spark to the character and later became a familiar face in British comedy, starring in Carry On Behind, Carry On Abroad, and appearing in series like Porridge, The Two Ronnies, and Carry On Laughing.
Do you think I'm losing my looks? I just noticed my first wrinkle. Where?
She eventually retired from acting in the 2000s and is now known for her work in animal welfare and charity work. So, whichever Sharon you remember, Penny's from the telly or Carol's from the cinema, she was a big part of what made 5C so unforgettable.
Blimey, you learned it!
Then there's Frankie Abbott, the mummy's boy who thought he was in a gangster film, played to perfection by David Barry.
Looks as if he's had a bashing and all.
Frankie's wild stories and delusions of toughness made him one of the most quotable characters in the show.
Keeps taking my voice off. It's probably Dennis, he does impersonation.
David reprised the role in the Fen Street Gang, later became a successful novelist and screenwriter, and even brought Frankie back in later comedy shorts like Frankula. He's still active today, attending fan events and celebrating the show that made him famous.
Look, I ain't in the habit of telling people twice. Stop whispering.
And finally, the class ringleader, Eric Duffy, played by Peter Cleal.
Chief, after school hours, we're private citizens, aren't we?
Yeah.
Clever, cheeky, and always scheming, Duffy was the glue that held 5C's chaos together.
Hey, sir, I've done the register for you.
After Please Sir and the Fen Street Gang, Peter moved into theatre and later became an actor's agent, representing talent for decades. He still occasionally appears at retrospectives and reunions,
No, I don't know the answer to that. What is it, Chief?
and is remembered as one of the strongest performers in the show.
Sent you home and all, was she?
In 1971, Please Sir was turned into a film, with most of the cast returning, followed by the spin-off series The Fen Street Gang, which ran for 3 series.
Oh no!
But I like it.
It followed the kids after school, but never quite matched the success of the original. Still, it gave fans more time with their favourite characters, and closed the chapter on one of the most recognisable sitcom classrooms in British TV history.
No, I'll have to get off. I'm pregnant.
So, that's what happened to the cast of Please Sir. Some became stars, others moved on quietly, and sadly, a few left us too soon. But together, they created something special. A sitcom that was funny, bold, and full of character. Even today, Please Sir stands out for how it mixed school chaos with real heart, and that's all down to the cast. So, who was your favourite member of Class 5C? Or was it the teachers who made you laugh? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more cast catch-ups from classic British sitcoms, give us a like, subscribe, and ring the school bell. Notification bell.
He ain't coming with us, is he?
Of course he is. He's paying for the drinks, isn't he?